to the yearning boasters and feared.
Why, hello people, Dcstar here. I thought I'd bring you something a little bit different today. I thought I'd bring you the Settlers. Now, we've touched on this already briefly, but I thought I'll show you a little bit more in depth today on what we're happening at the moment. So we're about to win this game. The army's up here. My army's quite strong, apart from green there, but that's fine, but we can tackle them quite easily. But why am I bringing this to the fold? Well, Ubisoft have finally announced the Settlers' new allies is coming out on the 17th of February. And I do intend to play this game. And why am I interested? Well, this is the game that got me into gaming in the first place. Settlers 1, I think way back in the 1990s. When it first came out on my Amiga 500. That's right, Amiga 500. For those of you not old enough, look it up. The specs are probably much worse than your cheapest smartphone, let's put it that way. But it's a game I loved. And recently, I managed to purchase all 7 Settlers games. So this is the Settlers 7, Path to the Kingdoms, released on the 23rd of March 2010. So it's been a long time coming for a Settlers game. So this was released on Windows back in 2010. And I think it's about time we had a new one there. So just got a nice little cannon running to wherever it's going to go to. But why do I love this game so much? Well, this is a little bit different to Settlers 1 and 3 that I've played a lot. I've also been playing Settlers 4 on my older laptop that can't run anything past Windows 8 at the moment. But it does still work. It's a game I still love. But Settlers 7 brought a different type of perspective. Firstly, the map. So the fact is now, if we go into the map, we now have to take checkpoints, whereas on the original Settlers games I used to play, that wasn't the case. And I do believe this came in at around about Settlers 5. This whole concept of taking over, which is quite nice because I quite like certain things it does on here. I can get quite a bit of information. I can see what the food is being produced and everything else is going on. So that gives me a better overview. So it is a strategy game, but it's quite a peaceful game. I will be honest, it's quite peaceful. Quite annoying sometimes because I think the computer cheats, but that's the way it was back in the day. Okay, and it's all about thinking ahead. Thinking ahead of where you're going to go, what you're going to do, and making sure that everything is running smoothly. So let's give you an example. Let's go back into our town here at the beginning. There's our castle. There's the name I was going to call myself on the YouTube channel. TriStar Jelly, initially. That's my name on Ubisoft. But, yes, Lake building all these buildings up, so you need to get ready. So, all these buildings need wood and stone. Initially, to get building. And you do start off with a couple of buildings. You start off with a storehouse where everything is stored in at the moment. You start off with the inn, because that's quite an important part, the tavern there. But some of the other buildings may not be here. You may or may not have a woodcutter. Don't normally have a sawmill. And you may or may not have a quarry already running to get you the stone. So you're thinking, what is going on? Well, look at it. Everyone's running around the town, which I really love. Hello, guy. So everyone's running around, delivering items to where they need to be. And the idea is you've got to think ahead of what you're going to do. So let's do something very productive first. Let's say we need to produce food. So we got trees and hunter stuff in there. That's what these meat symbols are for. That's for the hunting. So you can get a hunter if you want to get a hunter at a later point. But usually you're going to go for bread. Bread's going to be one of the first things you start producing. That means you're going to have to build a farm. You're going to have to build it on fertile lands, like here. There's a little symbol that says fertile ground. You select your farm, like so. I know I'm not going to build this one here because it's going to ruin the crops. You click it down, it gets built. And then you have to select what you want for grain. So let's go somewhere where I can build this farm very quickly. Let's go down. We've gone quite far down here. I reckon we need to take this spot. I reckon that's a good thing to do. No point, but can we build a farm anywhere around here? I don't really have the space. Probably could fit a farm in here. Doesn't really matter because I can always ditch it at a later point if I need to. So let's say I'm going to build a farm. Obviously you need everything to be green. Stuff in there. We'll go back to where we were, shall we? Yeah. Let's go back up here. Let's build a farm. Let's build it here. It's not going to do too much up here. I've already got production going. Let's build a farm. There we go. So we're going to build a farm here. We've got the 2 green, and it's important. You might want to get all 3, but I'm going to go green. There we go. And then you select, obviously, what you want to build in the farm. And the farm can build a couple of things. You can build a grain barn, obviously, to get the grain growing. You can build a piggery, or you could build a shepherd, a windmill, and a stable. So those are the things you buy. And you just click on that, and then it adds it in, and then someone comes along and builds it up for you. And then before you know it, someone then picks up a tool, goes into here, and then starts building the grain and planting it. So you should see a farmer here. There's a farmer. There they are, look, planting. There you go. It goes quite quick, the wheat. So they're planting the wheat. They'll go away, and then the wheat's got to slowly grow. And when it's ready to cut, hopefully this is what this person's going to do. You're going to cut something for me? Are you going to cut down out? There we go. Cut it down for us. There you go. In they go. Farm the land. Cut down the wheat. Fabulous. She's going to get a bit of wheat now on her. To pick it up. There you go. Bundle of wheat. Takes it to the storehouse. Now, wheat needs to be ground into flour to make bread. So this is what the windmill is for. So obviously they'll pick up the flour from the storehouse. Easy off. There he goes. Yeah, he's running to the storehouse. So it's important to have storehouses nearby areas because the quicker they can get their items. So there you go. He's got the wheat that was farmed earlier on. It was probably grain that was farmed at a later point. He's going to go in there, and then this is all going to start working. We should. I get the angle right. It's not very smooth. I agree. There he goes. He up? Are you going to start getting into the windmill? It's just going to sit there and just stare a minute. Go on. In you go. He's thinking about it. There we are. Yay. There he goes. Goes down, picks it up. Brings it up to his turning table. And I quite like the fact you can see it. Grinds it. And we got a bag of flour. Yay. So that goes in there. We need wells because water. So then you need to build a... and then we had to build a terrace somewhere. So have we got one around? Where's the bakery? It's the bakery. So here's the bakery. So this is just a normal residential place. We can build a couple of things with the residential. If we bring up the residential here, look. So you can build up a paper mill, weaving mill, brewery, tool maker, bakery, and a wheelhouse. So it's kind of important to make sure you've got the right buildings in play when you're doing this. They're going to bring... You'll eventually go and get the... you'll go and get some flour. There we are. And then he can start baking now. And on there, it does say what he needs. So he needs food. He just needs flour. So he doesn't actually need water on this one. He just needs the flour. And there you go. He's going to make his bread. There you go. Can eat it. He's going to put it in the oven. Hey. And then it's going to come out. And there's your bread. Lovely. And that's a piece of food for somebody. And some of these places need food. This is a brewery. The brewery is needed to make monks, which you make in the church over here. So if we go to the church, so if you click on the brewery, that needs water. That's the one that needs water. Water and wheat. That makes beer. And then the beer is used for the monks, which you make over here at the church. So we can, there we go. So we can get a novice. We've got one left to make. He just needs a beer. He needs a beer, 2 lots of food, and 1 person. Residents obviously add in the settler numbers, so we can have 176 at the moment, but obviously if we do build another property, we can do. For more fancier ones, we can go into, say, the noble residence. This one can be upgraded, so let's upgrade that at the moment and see what happens on the upgrade. So we request an upgrade on this one. This one increase the number of people that can go in, so it's going to wait now because it's going to need 2 lots of stone and 2 lots of wood to get going. That will get upgraded, and they can build all kind of things on here. So if we bring that up, look, they can build goldsmiths, tailor. We haven't got this one open yet. We're only kind of in the first map on this game. Blacksmith, butchers, tailor. That's what we got here. That's the tailor. and tailors are used for exporting. So it's all thinking ahead and then making sure everyone is ready to get going. So there's the butcher at work, making a nice little sausage. There you go. Not sausage. So some people need fancy food. Nah, not things. The storehouses, because that warehouse is like 20 people. So we'll upgrade that as well. Why not? There you go. There's our constructor. He's going to update our building for us. He's finally come around with the goods he needs. So he's got it from the storehouse. He comes up and gets it in. So it is very important to make sure you've got things in play. Now with this Sector 7, these are important. They need to be placed around quite often. So there's not much of moving around going on. So I think I've got one there. And I think I've got one outside the gate here. There already. The idea is there's 2 settlers per storehouse unless you upgrade. And you get 3. And they run the goods to the storehouse nearing where the projects need to be. So this one's having a bit of a problem at the moment. There's no food going to them. And that obviously makes coins. That's not getting much as well.
Upgraded a building.
Export office. So these little green dots are important on the map because they are points at times when you can actually trade. So there's a lot to it, really. So you need to get trade routes. You can get trade routes set up on here. But you're going to need, you're going to need a couple of merchantmen there. 4 gold coins for 6 wheats. That'd be the trade route that you're establishing. At the moment, I don't know where my red flag is. I'm here. So if I go back here, I'm going to... No, they're still going to there to get that trade route. That's fine. We can't do that, can we? We can change the logistics of items if we got anything in place. Say we've got construction and we want... say a citadel built over here quicker, we can move it along and instruct them to build faster. Mining's the same, so I think what have we got here? This is making charcoal, so he's going to need logs. And we obviously have that what storehouse, but we got our guy there chopping down an elm, and we got that's the hunter cutting up an animal. We do have a forester, so now we have a forester, we can replant the trees. So that means our logging person here can carry on. And obviously we have our sawmill here as well. He's looking very happy. How efficient are you? 95% efficient, so you know efficiency is good. We've been buying some little items, like these prestige items. They give us special things. This is our... we got to get 5 stars. We're not too far off it, are we? 1, 3. We need to be careful here. I don't want to build up. So what I'm going to do... who have we got here? We've got musketeers, cannons. No musketeers. No musketeers. This one. He's got 10. So I'm just going to do something very quickly. I'm going to transfer these 10 to this guy, and I want to transfer. I'm going to transfer all of them to him. So he's going to have 10 musketeers. Off they go. I'm going to leave that one go over there. We're going to need some more musketeers, so I'm going to ask for 10. So there's a bit of a cost here, isn't there? Look, code 2 gold coins, ironsmith, and people, obviously. We're going to ask for 10. No, because I've just asked for 10 of the wrong people. Ask for 10 there. There you go. 10 there. Taking territory, not so easy to do. So we've taken a bit of damage here, so we'll get that repaired. There we go. Someone can repair our cannons. But these are cannons, so we're going to need cannons to fight cannons. The wooden ones are not too bad. You can actually take these out with musketeers if you want to. That's the maximum number. So we've got 10 here, so let's order him to attack, shall we? I want you. And we're going to attack... Actually, we're going to go over here. No, I don't know. Actually, that belongs to me, that whole sector. So we do need to attack this one. So we're going to attack there. And off they go. We got cannons. Now what we're going to do, I'm a little bit worried about him taking advantage now we've emptied that out. So I'm going to move my first general into there so that's protected.
Is being attacked.
There you go. I told you. You'll go for it. Because, well, because we have to. So he's cancelled the attack because he's just realised I've just brought all my men down to him. So you got to think ahead. The computer's quite clever. So there we go. They're going to fight now. So they're going to try and blast through the doors. We got our cannons firing. Got quite a few cannons in this one. It'd be interesting to know how combat's going to work in New Allies. I've seen some pictures of it. It's a little bit different, a little bit more strategic.
Now you have one less victory point.
Why has he got Field Marshal? Why is Field Marshal? That's because I've just lost some soldiers. That's not a problem. We can cope with that. We're losing a few. We're losing a few. Lost 3 men so far. I think they turn into ghosts like when they die. It's quite funny. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. We're almost going to get there. We got our flag bearer there. He's strengthening the army. We've lost a few cannons, which we kind of knew would happen. I'm quite surprised actually. The cannons on here are actually quite weak. They're easily taken out quickly by the other cannons, which I guess was right. But there's no way of really boosting them up to get them to load up faster. Well, let's see what happens here now. So we're actually now going to fight the guys here. Let's get the flames. Here we go. Right. Cavalry. Really strong. Really strong against pike, and obviously they are going to kill the people with cannons quickly. And there's your little ghost of everyone dying. So we're going to take this place. Yay. Well done. He's going to surrender. He's running away. Bye-bye. Off he goes. And now there's a timer now. So you can counteract if he wants during the timer process. As we try and take this point. We're going to need this one. This is a special place anyway. The tree here, they got special things as well. So I'm going to send 10 clerics to him.
Another victory point. That's a first step towards becoming a respectable rival. Keep it up. You lost a victory point.
What have I lost? Banker? What did I lose Banker for? That's because I'm charging for things. I'm not too worried about that. We get 8 here at the moment, but we're not really in a position to attack this place. Oh, we've got repairs there. Have we got any more repairs needed? No, we don't. So we are still getting people up here going. That's fine. Obviously, we've got a bit of a resource problem here. Goods are missing. So again, this is me not really getting everything out. Although we do have resources in the area. It looks like they're struggling on
you bring safety
lumberjack,
to these
is it?
lands.
So let's build a
Very
lumberjack.
good. Another victory point.
Yeah,
That's the first
so we're going to
step
need
towards
a different type.
becoming
We're going to need a
respectable
lodge for this one.
Keep it up. Keep it up. You are missing only one victory point.
Am I? I can get that quite quickly. Oh, I can't fit it in.
Watch out. You're losing a victory point.
Oh. I'll tell you what we can do. We can get quite a lot of gold in one go. Let's have a look at our stores. Our store says we've got, what, 65 jackets? Well, we're going to send some tradesmen off and get that exported, aren't we? We've got 7 of them. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the marketplace over here because we control this one. And we're going to get, I don't know, let's trade 20. We're going to hit our limit. So 20 times 3, 60. So we're going to trade most of them.
Excellent. You have earned one more victory point.
We have
Victory
indeed.
is within your grasp.
Woohoo! Victory's in my grasp. No resources found. These are woodcutter. We've got no wood left. Cut all the wood away. What we're going to actually do, we're going to tell him to be idle for the minute.
What a pity. You lost a victory point.
And I want this guy to start planting trees here. Where is he planting trees to? Over there? What are you planting trees over there for? Little baby trees planted. Plant trees. He's got no work. Quick, quick, quick. And now you can see all our guys with the garments. So they're now going to the trade hall. And then our trade people in here will run all the way to the market and start
Soon you will
trading.
be victorious. You need only one more victory point.
There we go. There you go. Off they go running. And he's going to come back with some money. Right, this is why I wanted to control these 2 areas. Now, I certainly want to control this area because I want to control it. I don't control here. Well, I do. I do now. I didn't initially. And our guys down here are also struggling for work.
One less victory
The gold mine has actually ran out, so we do have geologists. Let's see if they can find me some more gold for me.
Only one victory point.
Alright, they're going to go into the mine and hopefully get some new gold. Geologists are quite handy as well because they get stone. There you go, it's one of our trade guys coming back with 4 gold coins. The other way, quick way of getting it, we can hire mercenaries, and that's what the tavern's for. So I could hire quite a few, as long as we got the right money. Costs a little bit more money, double the price, but very good if we need a quick number really fast.
That's a first step towards becoming a respectable rival. Keep it up.
Okay, so we're already going to win. We don't even take this place really. We're going to win. He's not going to do anything. We sent a load of monks here and got that one. We could attack and get the final bonus here. So there's special areas like this area, which is not really controlled by anyone. But if you're traveling on this path, which we've got free access to now, any soldiers coming down here will get attacked by the tree, which is now not the case. So we're going to win this one quite easily. Woohoo! Well, that's because we control it. He's still stuck there. I mean, we can drive him out, I think. What do you reckon? Drive him out? Let's drive him out, shall we? Well, we don't really need to, but we will get our guys to... can we repair it? Repair that, please. We can upgrade this as well, because this is only wooden at the moment. We can upgrade this to our more concrete artillery towers, which are obviously going to be a lot more harder to destroy, which is why he hasn't attacked, because I'm now fully repaired. No cannons. Got 6 musketeers. We need. I've worked out. You need about 9 to attack one of the wooden ones here. There's nothing really down there I really need. And our castle walls have been updated as well. So there was no wall actually when we first built on this level. So we've had to build our little castle wall up, which is fantastic. So we can go little items. These cost a lot of money, but these are just to make things. Well, just to make things look pretty. Prestige items. So let's go for one of the medium ones here. Look. So we got like a statue, another statue, and they're instantly built, these ones, but they give you prestige points, so we can put a little flower, so we can decorate our village. I quite like that. There you go. That's quite cool, that one. Yay. Right, 53 seconds. Is he going? The computer going to do anything? He's not going to do anything. I think it's a bit scared of me because I know this guy's mostly pikemen and musketeers. He never really got to build up anywhere in his lands here. The danger on this level was actually this guy in the yellow. So yeah, Lord Wolverine was our more danger one. The bishop wasn't so dangerous. He got all the technology points quickly because he already had all the monks to do it, which we didn't have, so that was a bit annoying. We managed to get a couple. And we've been upgrading the road as well. So we've got a dirt road here, but we can click on it and upgrade it to stone, which makes things a little bit... people move a little bit faster. So we'll put a nice big stone road here. Okay, yes, we won. See what happens at the end. Victory! You were successful. Yes, we were. Thank you very much. We're going to our throne room.
What triumph, princess! Victory is at hand! Now but one battle remains.
I fear the bishop and the lord will not give up as easily again.
Do not let them concern you. They fear us more than we fear them.
I really don't trust this guy.
I do hope this conquest ends soon. I am becoming weary from battle.
Not to worry, my princess. This will be over sooner than you think.
You were successful.
So yeah, Boris, I'm not liking Boris actually. He's our advisor on here at the moment, but he's very hell-bent on war. Very, very hell-bent on war. So guys, let me know what you think. Would you be really interested once the new Settlers comes out? Or would you be kind of interested in another one of these? We can play the next level. Might do a live stream on the next one. I think this whole game probably took... To be honest, I dilly-dallied a bit on this one, so it took a good couple of hours, 3 hours to get the victory points needed. We're not really crushed our enemy, to be fair, because they still control a lot of this map, with their main cities still intact here and here. So they've got their main castles. But we could attack it all. The only problem is when you do attack a place, you do lose all the buildings within it. So we attacked over here, look, and we lost all their buildings. Well, you have to rebuild yourself back up when you do get it. And you do get kind of weather, although the weather's just more of visual than anything else. So I'm going to leave you to it. Who should we go and watch? We've got a lot going up there. That's because we got the stables up here. We've got horsies. Hello. There's our little horsies. How you doing? We need them for the cavalry. Is that an animal in there? Oh, it's a hunting place, so you can... Got some deer. Got hogs, got mushrooms, yeah. So there's food in here. We didn't build a hunter up here. I think this was more of a training ground anyway, wasn't it? Yeah. It just seemed to be the right place to build the stronghold. Just made kind of sense, really. And as we're coming up to daytime here, our little bustling things. None of them sleep. Got little piggies. Should we have a look at our little piggies? Hello, piggies. Unfortunately, get slaughtered. They go in that room there. And it jumps around and they come out as like a leg. And there's our shepherd getting the sheep. Is he gonna? The sheep will go bald. But doink. There you are. That's our shepherd. So we need wool. Wool's needed to obviously for here to make the sailors. So they kind of need this. So you've got to think ahead of it because they kind of need the fabric, and you're going to make the fabric first, and then they get the fabric to make what they need. So there's a lot of thinking ahead, and the best way of winning this game is just to get your resources up and running and efficient. If you don't get that going, you ain't going to build up very quickly any money or food. Food's been an issue on this level. We've still got food issues now. We've got plenty of food around, but efficiently not getting to where I need it to be because there's not much food in this particular warehouse, you know what I mean? I could ask to transfer in because now I've upgraded it. I can actually select for food to be transferred in. So that means I'm gonna transfer more food into the area. We've got 142 in the whole kingdom, but for some reason that warehouse is not got enough food. So you've got to think ahead. I think start taking food. There you go. They're taking some of the food away for us. There's plenty of food here. So yeah, little things, just little things. The hunting ones is nil, so we can turn our little hunter off. Where is he? There he is. Put him on idle. And then these two will self-generate over time. I noticed the fish don't self-generate though. We've got some fishermen around somewhere. Down here, I think some fish down here. 20 fish remaining, but I don't think these kind of regenerate, unfortunately. And obviously in my last video, we had our little fisherman already down there. There's only the one today. He's in the reeds. Can't fish in the reeds. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to waffle on all day, because you can just be fascinated watching everything going on with our villagers down here. But this is my kind of go-to game at the moment. If you're interested, as I said, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And I certainly will still be looking at the new Settlers game. If it does eventually come out on the 17th of February, this is the third delay. Bear in mind, it was meant to come out in 2019. Ubisoft, unfortunately, having a bit of issues on their gaming at the moment. But I'm going to leave you. Look at all these guys. Bye.